My wife is so mad that I have no sense of direction. So I packed up my stuff and write. You're welcome. Serving in the Army in 2012, Jeremy met Ashley. They got married, had baby Sam. Jeremy got medically released from the Army, and this brings us up to today. Oh, he's running. Got lots of grouse in this land.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd never go hungry here.
No. He just flew up in the tree, see him? And I should have brought the gun out with me one day. I don't, eh?
So pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty.
You know what? I think it's too early anyway in the season. There he is, see? Good eating. Couple good breasts on there.
I woke up to this nonsense. When I woke up, there was literally snow everywhere, all over the trees, a ton on the driveway. It snowed all night, but it's warming up. It's cold and windy, but it's warming up. So it's starting to melt and it's turning to rain. So now it's like raining. It's so weird because we've had such nice weather and no snow for quite a few weeks now. And then I wake up to a whole bunch of snow on the ground. It has melted quite a bit now because it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's just like super, super wet snow. It'll probably all be gone even by the end of the day, but I couldn't believe it when I woke up and seen snow. But yeah, so anyway, since there is snow on the ground, I've removed all the buckets from my front driveway, all the buckets for the maple syrup. I took them down already. Now I need to go back through the sugar bush back here and collect all the buckets. It was really easy on the driveway because I could just take the bike, the side-by-side, and collect the buckets and throw them in the back of the side-by-side and drive to the next ones. But we can't get the side-by-side in the woods back here. It doesn't have tracks or anything on it, so we can't take it back there anyway. It's just not a big enough space, so I have to actually walk and collect the buckets. So what I'm going to do today, since there is snow on the ground, it actually turned out to be a bonus. I'm going to bring the toboggan with me, and I'm just going to take the spouts and everything out, and I'm going to throw them in the toboggan and then pull them back home, make it a little easier. Let's go. There is liquid in this, but it's no good. It's like super creamy and buggy. It's just no good. You don't want to use it anyway. It won't taste right. Once the sap turns, it doesn't taste very good anymore. So, don't want that. It's easy. So I collected them all. So we're done for the season now. Until next year, I guess.
Hey, Jack!
Hey, bud. Still right there.
Yeah, he's not going far. Hey, there he is. There he's peeking.
Hello? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Come on down to our house. We're having supper.
Yeah.
We're having venison.
You're a beauty.
See you later. Come on down Mailberry Farm. Got a good spot for you. On the wall.
Yeah.
as you can see behind me, all of my cabinets are in now. We're really excited about that. As you know from previous videos, a couple of them came late. That's why they didn't all get installed the same day. But so, like you seen earlier, our cabinets came, but we paid like $800 or $900 to have the cabinets pre-built before arriving here, because we just didn't have time to build them all. And the guy who's helping install, Jeremy's cousin Trent, who you've seen before, he doesn't have time either because he's putting them up, doing the countertop, doing it all for us. Anyway, it takes extra time to build them. So we paid a lot of extra money to have them built. And these two cabinets were on back order and they showed up not built. So that's fun. So Jeremy and I have been sitting here for the last 4 hours. I'm just kidding, but not that long. But we have been sitting here
The last 4 hours. That's funny.
figuring out how to build these cabinets. We didn't want to screw them up, obviously, because we didn't build any of the other ones. So it's not like we have something to go off. It's just these last two cabinets that we really needed to go in the middle at the top.
When I first seen they showed up like that, they almost became a bonfire today.
They almost did, yeah. They were easy enough for us to put together, the last two that arrived, and now they're all up, and I love it. They look so good. I got my knobs on as well, and I really love those stainless steel knobs. Some people had said that they were annoying knobs because you can get your clothes caught on them easily, and I'm such a klutz, I probably will get my clothes caught on them, but I really love the looks of them. We also have our oven in place. We still need to get it wired in behind for the oven, so that's gonna happen next week. But until then, the oven is in place, and I was worried, I didn't know how I would feel about the white oven with the stainless steel fridge. And I have a stainless steel sink as well that's gonna be installed next week. But anyway, I do love the white oven. It just fits in nice with the white cabinets and the white countertop, and I'm really happy with how the kitchen is coming together. We ran into a bit of a snag with the countertop. We had signed off on measurements for it to be cut with the company. Unfortunately, for some reason, the lady decided to change those measurements without our consent, and once we got the countertop, it was the wrong size.
Stupid. Stupid, stupid.
So it's going to take some rigmaroling and some fixing up in order for us to make it work. But that's why my sink isn't in yet. So I'm just going to have to wait another week or so, and then we'll be able to fix the mistakes that were made by the company on the countertop and put my sink in, which I'm really excited for that, and we'll get it all plumbed. Again, I don't have a dishwasher, but there is the spot here for the dishwasher, and we'll get that all plumbed and ready to go for when we do decide to buy a dishwasher. So I'm really happy with how everything's turning out, and just because there's probably going to be a lot of people mentioning my countertop obviously not being cut to size. There was a really long story behind that. It was a really long and stressful day the other day when we were putting it all together. Unfortunately, the company was not helpful. It's just a big story. I could talk to you for like an hour on it, and things just didn't turn out like we wanted. And we just don't trust that we're going to get our money back for the countertop, unfortunately. So that's why we're going to do the cutting and fixing of the countertop to make it fit in. It's a shame because we spent a lot of money and they screwed us over, but it is what it is. I'm not even going to get into that because, yeah, big, long story behind it. So we're just happy we do have a kitchen, and we love the looks of it, and it's going to look even better by the end of next week when we're able to fix the countertop and get the sink put in. So I hope you guys all had a great weekend and enjoy the rest of your day. See you in the next one.
You know, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to my Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ. I said those who bring evil against me will not prosper. I said those who stand in the dark can never come into the light. All praise be to the one and only true God, Jesus Christ.